So this is a virtual tour for 81 Norfolk Street. To give you an idea, so it's top of the street, so you can, if you can't see, but behind the red car there, you're looking out towards the Isle of Man, basically, past the wind farm there, a bit hazy today, and this glorious Barovian sunshine. And then down here, because from the top of this street you really do get a good view actually, at the end of the street, if you can just see the houses at the bottom, it might be hard to see, but there's a little bit of a blur. That's looking out towards Peel Island. And the very, very far end of Walney. You can actually see as far as probably Blackpool there, but again, not when it's hot and hazy in this Barovian sunshine. So this is 81 Norfolk Street. We had this house on a few years back. It's a very, very popular area. My first house that I bought to live in myself is at the bottom end of the street. My daughter lives there now. So it's a sought after area. Behind the street at the bottom there runs Oxford Street, which is loosely the area is known as the Oxford Street area from away, but it is very popular. You know, there's a co-op just around the corner there, post office, a big pub that does all the sport, and you're not too far from town, so it's very popular. So this is an end terrace, and it's been completely renovated throughout, and you know, I know I'm bound to say it, but they have done an excellent job in here. All the walls are skimmed, the door furniture and the joinery's all been replaced, and they've gone with nice contemporary modern colours. So I'll just have a look from this other side. So this, of course, is the front lounge. So you've got a nice feature wall there, modern light fittings, and they've dressed the windows as well and the lampshades. Nice entrance porch. Doesn't make a difference on a day like this, but when it's really blowing and windy, you'll find those really handy just for coming in and checking your shoes off. So it's good size. They easily get two two-seaters or maybe a 3 and a 1 in there, and then you've got a little electric fire in the alcove just as a focal point. So it's funny on these houses, often, you know, one's a dining, one's a lounge. We often get you one which I call a Christmas room, which isn't used as often. So I would imagine that might be your dining room there on the front, even though the kitchen's at the back. And I tend to find a lot of people have the lounge at the back, away from the road, just for privacy. But I mean, obviously it's up to you what you want. It's laminated floor in this side, and then carpet in the rear. So your second reception room, which again would be your lounge or your dining room. Again, you've got a really nice feature fireplace there, or a fire on the wall with a feature painted chimney breast. Everything's new carpets, new decor, light fittings, everything. And then I'll just show you from around this side, you've got this handy little store under the stairs. Again, you know, just for whatever, push chairs, golf clubs, fishing rods, whatever takes your fancy, just a bit of storage to help keep your house tidy. So looking from the other side, you get a better idea of the size of this room. This is, because you've not got the porch, this is quite a slightly bigger room. So I'll show you the yard in a second. Kitchen again is lovely, in like a dark, I'm not sure what to call it really. I suppose it's dark ash. I'm not good with those wood colours, but to keep it simple, it's a light grey with a dark wood slate effect worktop, stylish snazzy metro tiles as well, pleasant modern light fittings, stylish hob, electric hob and oven, lots of cupboard space. So there's no inbuilt units in here, but to be fair, this landlord really has thought it through properly. So you've got space there here for a washer and a separate dryer if you want to do it things that way around. Come back to the yard in a minute. So you've got a larder unit here, but it's not a fridge freezer. It's all done out for loads and loads of storage, very practical, and a decent sized space there for a taller fridge freezer. You won't get an American one in there, to be fair, but you know, you don't need one, so that's that. But again, really cleverly thought out. They've added an extra loo downstairs, so it is hard to get the pictures in here, so just bear with me. It's all nicely done to the same standard the rest of the house. Little pedestal sink, and you've still got a window as well, so it's not too dark in here. I've added an extractor as well, and that's looking back at the kitchen. So it's an extended kitchen on here. A lot of these houses have a small kitchen or a very long, narrow one, but this is the way they've done this one works quite well, really. And then even the yard, they've done out nicely, knocked the dashing off the wall, so you've got the red brick, and it's all levelled, nice and flat and concreted. Yeah, they've even done all the guttering new. They really have done everything here, to be fair to them. A good job. So a nice space, you know. Put a few flower pots out here. Space for the bins, tidy away there. And just takes you out to the rear yard. So it's not for parking really, but you can get around here with shopping or dropping things off if you want. And this is where you put the bins out, for those that aren't local. And it's an end terrace, so I'm not going to push the boat out and say semi-detached. It's an end terrace, but it does mean you've not got neighbours on one side. Well, it depends what you like, but usually that just means it's a little bit more private, a little bit quieter. So, and then what we'll do now is we'll walk back through and I'll take you upstairs. Going on a bit, I know I started to talk too much on these things like I normally do. But again, even just looking up the stairs, and you know, they've got nice light fittings, a nice colour carpet in this like dark grey mottled effect. That contrasts with the light wood door furniture. And doors look like panels, but they look like the oak effect doors painted, but the oak doors painted. I think they might be actually. But it's a nice look. So this is probably your main bedroom. I'll show you how they've done it. Is to make sure you've got separate access from both bedrooms. As when built, these houses had the bathroom off the second bedroom, which is how it is still in my house at the bottom of the street. But to be fair, it's not very practical for everybody. So here you see it's a good sized double bedroom, several power points, and then the idea is, you see, you come up the stairs and you walk down this little, like a little passageway, which gives you direct access to the bathroom without having to go through the back bedroom. Very, very handy. So it makes it more practical if you've got two people sharing or two adults living in the house, one in each bedroom, rather than just children in the second bedroom. So again, this is your back bedroom, but they've done it well. So often these rooms are a bit pokey, but this isn't. It's still, you've got quite high ceilings on here. So it's still a good double. Built-in wardrobes housing the combi boiler. A nice, decent, easy boiler to use these as well. Use a little timer switch there, have it on heating or times, just put the pins in and out. You can't go wrong really. One dial for heating temperature or water in your radiators, one dial for the temperature of the hot water in your taps. And again, you can't see it, but I know because my second house was just up the road from here. So out looking there, the sun will go down in that area there, which is the sea, where you can just see the final line. You probably almost see Peel, but that'll be a nice view in the evenings, it really will. I know, again, I'm bound to say these things, but it is a fact. Again, just a look from the yard from above. Another look from the bedroom from this other side. So you could have a bed running from there if you wanted, or from probably that way. Depends what you want. And then I'll take you finally to the bathroom. So again, as you see, it gets a little bit confusing if you're not used to this layout. But basically, you come up the stairs, go into either bedroom, and again, both bedrooms have then got a second door, meaning either person can go to the bathroom without having to come through the other bedroom. And then onto the bathroom latterly. So again, all nice and new, contemporary. It's well done. You've got a P-shaped bath, so slightly bigger at one end, and you've got the rain style shower, which again that will be coming off the boiler, so you will get a good pressure. And this is 81 Norfolk Street, Barrow in Furness, Cumbria. The details are still to be put up. I've just got to do the description and some bits and bobs, and I'll add some pictures as well. But you'll be able to see all these details at www.pclettings.com. You can have a look on our Facebook page, although to be honest, the best place to be is the website. That's where we've got all the information, lots of frequently asked questions, that type of thing for you. You can have a look on the YouTube channel if you wish, or you can give us a ring on Barrow, that's 01229 831111. Presented unfurnished, available for long-term rental in a popular area. What more would you want?